No, just 1 second. See if this is coming through okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, Junebug, how you doing, man? How's it going? Welcome, welcome to Thunderdome. Nah, I'll just do the story mode attack. Let's completely take it out of the question. Alrighty, so I think no, I have not been up towards this way, even though I thought that I had. Nope. You would do a demolition derby for Father's Day? That's pretty cool. That's a very manly thing to do. Yeah! We didn't do anything for Father's Day. Well, I mean, my grandfather and my dad both passed away in 2014. So, and since I moved over here, pretty much my fiance's dad, probably the only real one that I would really celebrate Father's Day with. She was trying to determine what she was going to get him yesterday, because she was talking to her mom about it, and her mom was like, yeah, he needs a nursing home is what he needs. So, it's funny. She ended up making him a sugar-free banana pudding, though. Considering he's a diabetic, but the sugar-free banana pudding is still really good. Oh well, dude, I was looking into seeing exactly what the payments were for getting a subscription to Daily Wire, and I got like 3 or 4 different subscriptions. But like, I think with even the lowest tier, you end up getting this tumbler, you know, for coffee or, you know, hot or cold liquid, whatever. And it said leftist tiers, hot or cold, and it had the Daily Wire on with like the lowest tier too. For some reason they marked it off on the highest tier. I'm like, why don't you just give it to everybody? I don't know. Ain't gonna do much. Pistol actually ended up doing more. Dang, it didn't even show that it even took off that much health. I thought it only took about half of what I already ended up taking off. That's weird. But I'll just wipe it out completely. What I want to fight is kind of mainly the stuff that I haven't fought, so I can see what kind of stuff they got going on, like with attacks and strategies and whatnot, and then I'll just go ahead and barrel through them after the fact. See all the pretty special effects. Okay, yeah, stuff like this, these treasures and whatnot can get sold for hefty pieces of gold. So, dadgum, stupid server timing out, you piece of friggin' YouTube crap. Alright, there we go. Hopefully it'll stay. I think I had been all up around over there. And over here as well. Yeah, I think that, yeah, okay, that led me straight out back towards that way, which would lead me towards the middle of town. The only problem is that this apparent side quest that I ended up picking up is not showing where this person is. At all. So I'm not really sure. Kind of wondering if I hadn't really looked around thoroughly enough. Unless it's just somewhere else completely different. Because as soon as I unlock this door, this chick's like, oh, I was exploring the caves with my boyfriend and we lost track of each other. I'm like, well, you probably shouldn't have done that, you stupid oaf. I don't know where he is. I just heard a howl on the inside of the caves. I'm like, yeah, way to go to try to actually go and let the proper authorities know that somebody's about to just chomp down on your boyfriend. You dumb putz. So, I don't know. I'm just going to go out towards this way and then work my way up through the town instead. They really did a bang-up job with the art style in this. I just hate the character portraits, though. I don't like them. Honestly, though, I could have dealt without even having them on there. You can already tell that there's like real music that seems like it's really put into this, because you can hear the hearing. I mean the hearing. You can hear the breathing in the wind instrument that's being used. I know that the thing is though is I don't think it can be helped, but at the same time I kind of think to myself, I'm like, isn't there some way for you to be able to edit that out where it won't sound like somebody's constantly breathing in to blow into it? Yeah, I want to see Terror on the Prairie. I also want to see What is a Woman as well. Matt Walsh ended up going and saying something about it today about how Rolling Stone pissed their pants over it, but they didn't even watch it. Which figures. Oops. Usual methods of persuasion. Ah, well, might as well go back over there. Ah, well, you know, you can't expect everything to be perfect, but when it comes to a documentary like that, as long as everything is truthful and telling the truth from actual facts that's obviously been founded, in numerous articles and numerous videos, and people still choose to sit back and deny it. Yeah. I mean, at least all the evidence is there. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. Okay, never mind. We'll see what'll happen. I'll still be able to go by there and do that thing. Well, I would watch it around her. I mean, good grief, dude. Look at the fact of when it also comes to the suicide rate. Suicide rates are up 40% when it comes to somebody going transsexual. And, you know, years ago it was considered to be a mental disease, and it still is. So, I don't understand how anybody can go and support something like that. But people want to deny it. I don't care if this is going to mess me up mentally or physically. I'm going to do what I want to do, and if I die, then I die. You know, it's just, it's a terrible way to live your life. It's a terrible way to think. Yeah, exactly. It amazes me that people are just like, well, if I die, I die. You know, it's that whole pride thing. You know, it's just like Agent 007, you know, that sent me something yesterday that when it came to the fall of the angels, where Lucifer ended up going and turning against God, basically saying that he was going to take over heaven, pride was a thing that turned angels to devils. And pride is one of the 7 deadly sins. And this is supposed to be called Pride Month. Well, look what it's doing to everybody else who doesn't agree with it. You know, I mean, I'm honestly to the point, dude, where, you know, I don't, you know, all this stuff is shoved in our faces. I don't care if I shove back. You know, I don't care who gets upset at what I got to say when it comes to like friends or family. Well, to be perfectly honest, the family that I have, they don't act or think that way because they aren't living in fantasy world. But, you know, if you're going to stand up and say something about that, I'm going to stand up and say about what I believe in. And if you don't like it, well, tough titty. I don't freaking care. deal with it. Whatever way you see fit, because I'm going to deal with whatever you're saying with whatever I see fit. Do not care. Oh, I don't doubt it. You know, I kind of feel like they would be a company that would actually end up trying to put out some positive pro things, or pro-American stuff that's based in actual facts, things like that. Yeah, I mean, for real, man. I mean, I agree. Oh, well, I already got these, though. They're just available for buying? I guess so. You know, it kind of came to a point usually where you would be a person where, you know, you knew certain things that you could talk to certain people about in various situations, but that was the past, and this is now. And so now you're shoving it in my face, so I'm going to shove back. Some people may think that may not be the most mature way to be able to handle things, but to be perfectly honest with you, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but you'll never know if you don't try it when you have exhausted all other options. Gotta let people know where you stand. Oh my gosh, why are you blocking the stairway? Move! Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I can't even freaking get by her. This is unbelievable. I can't get by this fat bitch. She won't get out of her pacing back and forth across the same two freaking squares. Oh my freaking goodness, this is stupid. Oh my gosh. Let me just load up a save, which is clearly a glitch. I can't get... Oh, now you dumbass moves. Good freaking grief. Good grief, man. That was dumb. I almost ended up loading up an autosave. Well, that's kind of how, like, the way it is with me at work, too, now, man. Like, I always try to be a person that tries to get along with everybody. And, you know, try to be the best person that I can be. Nicest person I can be, I guess you could say. But then there comes a point in time where you start to rebel, because people like that will take advantage of you. It's happened to me, and I've seen it happen. So I just come to the point where I'm like, nope, I'll do it if I friggin' feel like it. I'll do just enough to end up passing by for the fact of me being able to keep my job, and you can shove the rest. Because I'm sick and tired of you going and getting on me about stuff, and you don't have the balls to go and get on other people about it because you suck at management. Sorry, you suck at your job. You need to get something different. But it's just like what has been said before. There's people who are in management that don't even need or deserve to be in management because of how much they suck at it. And I can't stand that. I'm like, yeah, when I'm on the clock, you might be able to tell me what to do, but you shut your freaking mouth to me when it comes to me being out in public, or I'm going to put you in your place and embarrass you in front of everybody. Don't say jack squat to me, just shut your face. Because that's the way that it is sometimes when it comes to certain people like that, like when they're out in public and aren't even on the clock. And we're on the clock, that's a completely different world when it comes to me being out in public and on my own life. You don't have any jurisdiction over my life, so can it, shut it. I don't want to hear anything you got to say. Don't even mention anything about work. I'm not at work, we're not talking about it. End of story. But there's some bosses that are like that, man, and they need to grow the heck up and get their head out of their ass. You leave business for business. My personal life ain't none of your friggin' business of yours. Can't believe I found a chest in a graveyard. I can only pray that today is going to end up actually being a decent day, because from what I know, and I don't know if it's true or not, because this woman, I can't half trust what she says anyways. From the way that she was talking when I was there Saturday, she was talking about how I was supposed to be the only person working there today by the time that I came in within my department. So yeah, I'll see what'll happen with that. I don't know, man. Maybe. Ugh. I mean, it would be nice, but then again, they got to have more to choose from besides just their own stuff. I mean, because they aren't really gonna. There's not gonna be any real award shows if they only got a handful of things that they themselves are actually putting out. They need to have more companies do stuff like this, and independent directors as well do stuff like this. So I don't know what the whole story is, but apparently old Captain America, Chris Evans, got his panties in a twist over the fact of something that ended up happening with Lightyear, or whatever the heck that new homo movie is called that's out in theaters right now. It underperformed in theaters, and I guess he went and got his dick in a twist over it. I can't stand Chris Evans. It's like, yeah, I thought he was pretty good with his Captain America role, with the way that he was acting and whatnot, but then you really start to see the real man behind the mask. You know? Chris Evans needs to shut his freaking whore mouth. No. He's in real life, no, he's not Captain America. I'm not actually Captain America, but I play one on TV. No. In real life, he's definitely no Captain America, that's for sure. Yay, trophy. And it's silver. Yeah. I don't know why I'm on a bit of a rant today when it comes to that stuff. I apologize, and some of the things that I've said or that I'm saying, but man, I just need to cut out having anything to do with some of this stuff, though. Really, you know, fluff related stuff that isn't really having any true bearing on me as a person. I really shouldn't even have watched it. It was Geeks and Gamers on YouTube when it was talking about Chris Evans. I'm like, man, it's just another Twitter pissing contest is all that it is. I was like, I shouldn't even be bothering to even listen to any of this crap. I mean, it's a waste of time. People like that just want attention, and they're just a waste of time. I wonder if there's some kind of trophy for petting numerous animals in the game. That would be kind of funny if it was. Ain't no spring chicken yourself. Oh, pipe down, you geezer. Move, kid. Good grief. Okay, southwest of here. Well, I guess I need to go back to the cave again to see if there's something going on there. No, that wouldn't make any sense. It'd have to be somewhere else, I would think. Because I ended up doing a quest before I even got the quest, and then I immediately turned it in. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm really trying to, you know, watch my language and watch what I say and how I handle things, but you know, sometimes things just really get your goat, because stuff like that is affecting everybody in the long run when it comes to shoving that stuff in children's movies. Unfriggin' believable. Unbelievable. And it's really terrible when you have franchises that were just so successful in the past, and now they're just like completely obliterated with leftist agendas. I mean, it sucks, man. And it's so funny to me. It's so funny to me how everybody knows this month when it comes to companies doing their rainbow flag thing constantly, knowing it's already been said since they started doing this. What was it, like a couple years ago, a few years ago, whatever it was during this month? Every single time people are calling it out for what it is. They just want your money. They want to support the current thing, and they want to get whatever money they can out of people, because in reality they don't care about the people involved. They don't. They're a business. All they want is your cash, because without your cash, they won't exist. Which is another reason why I say vote with your wallet. When it comes to this stuff, you don't want to see it, don't give him your money. Doesn't matter how much you like the franchise of whatever it may be. I mean, we'll have to see what'll happen in the long run, but I swear, dude, it's just it's just absolutely insane with how some of this stuff is. So, wait a minute. Okay, so, well, we'll just do this first then. What in the world? Some stupid call from some stupid number I don't recognize. Well, you were talking about the whole Hollywood situation, man. Why don't you just push for Daily Wire instead? Because then at least you'll know that you won't be having any pushback when it comes to that stuff of you having to have certain things in your movie to appeal to the leftist ideology. If I was you, I would just go for Daily Wire. Yeah, that's true. We playing cards. It's been 3 hours. Where's Roy? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. You shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, you need to keep quiet in all kinds of situations, exactly. What makes you think I won't run away? Why did you say that? Stupid. Oh yeah, I don't deny that it is. I don't deny that at all. Oh, that's cool. It shows all the locks on the doors. They're actually locked. Even that door is. That I opened up earlier to go into the cave. And it turns to a fight. Good grief. Look at jeez. You are so executed. That's funny. Ooh. Increases damage attacks, restore 30% of damage dealt at HP. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so it's already on it. Well, I didn't have anything on there in the first place, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, never mind. I'm a okay, so it's either one of those that I could do. I'll just stick with that anyways. RKO pictures, just like Randy Orton. Alrighty, I know it already auto-saved, but I'm gonna go ahead and hard save anyways. Well, man, I mean, I hate to cut the stream short here, but I need to get something to eat and chill out for a bit before I head into work. But I'll definitely be back tomorrow streaming a little something before I head in. But, yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming in and chatting. But anyways, I gotta go grab some food. Yeah, hire Randy Orton with the RKO for RKO pictures. That's funny. That would work out so well. But anyways, I appreciate you coming out. Appreciate people checking out the archive version and so on and so forth. And I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later taters.